Hello, this is Solomon. You're looking at some games, and I've been up for a long time, so maybe my commentary might not be as well as it usually is. But anyway, in my recent series of Diplo games, I did have two defeats, and we're gonna look at them. Now look at this map. Just take a guess what happens. Just what nation is responsible for defeating me? I'm gonna give you a hint. It's Japan, because Japan is overpowered fucking bullshit. Because airfield right away, because fuck me. Like, yeah, so I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get fucked. So I decided to retreat everything. And I camo, but guess what? Like, fucking Japan can make units fucking instantly. So like, I'm gonna lose a truck already because of the Suzy recon. Like, I didn't react instantly, but I acted pretty damn quick and made a judgment call about to retreat my truck. So I lose one default truck. Like, well, fuck. This is a barracks. No, yeah, it's a barracks. Since I didn't have any resist for decoy, so I immediately make the airfield. Then artillery A base. Or maybe I built a little too much A there. But yeah, I'm losing at this point. I have two depots. He has a secondary base. He's taking his fourth depot. Like, it's pretty much game over. He's gonna get too much income. My yak's up. I was hoping I could go for an opportunity since I only had 2 zeros, but like, I just had too much trouble trying to find it. And the air targeting was really weird there, so I didn't get the kill. Yeah, that was basically my only opportunity at getting a comeback. Fighting him off. Don't know what that was. Actually, it was a barracks, actually. Now that I think about it. Now he has Shindens, and like, he just has too much money at this point. He's getting too much more income. I'm gonna try to get something going. There's some Chihas. I get Garvia out. Do kill lunch in it, which is nice. I didn't get the strafe softs on these, unfortunately. I killed her air recon. I have an admin. Strafing Kurgans. Or at least trying to. It comes out with the armored AA. Get my second admin. Get out more infantry. Saved a depot, fortunately, even though there's only 18 supply left, but I need every bit of money at this point. And I take his air engagement, that was just a really bad idea. You lose pretty much all my yaks. It's really bad. Yeah, he's taking all these depots, so just the threat of envelopment of infantry is only keeping him back. Now I get my AT base finally. Which, it's only gonna delay things. Like, he gets a prolo base, which I can't do anything about. Maybe I could have gotten Cernovix, but nah. I see he just has too much more income. Try to push him back. But at this point, the hot dogs are coming out, so it's like, okay then. Just gonna kill everything instantly. Like, these things are so stupidly, or like Japan's just so overpowered. It's so ridiculous. And I get SU. Fuck, what are they called? SU 85s, yeah. So this plan is delaying inevitable. Inevitable. How do you say it? Inevitable. I see an opportunity to do something really funny. The glorious PEA coming out. He even spots it a little bit, but yeah, I get radio silence going. This is really, man, it was painful how slow this plane was going. I was like, come on. Yeah, he has all his admins right here, and all his depots are actually out except for one. So he has no more income. Or almost no more income. Really, right as my HQ gets captured. Let me speed this up a little bit. Like, this guy has 2 admins of it. This depot's out too. He has 2 HQs, that's it. Although he's starting to rebuild his admins right away. So he surrenders. Yeah, this match lasts for another 30 minutes. And I was gonna say this, but Apeter loses against, like, he like, I'd consider an easy AI more a threat than Apeter based on how this game went and how he played. And it was just one of the most painful things for me to ever watch. Like, it was just, Apeter was not playing well. So I don't want to watch that again. So let's go to the other match. So I rule Germany. And he does decoys for some unknown reason. I don't know why. Into 3, so it's like, well, fuck. Since I do, again, I still think just... Also, Cilantro does this random fucking Guardia rush. But, sorry, yeah, I just make a blockhouse. But anyway, like, my 5 duo side's really greedy, but statistically speaking, you're not going to get rushed right away most of the time. So you still end up winning. Once you get like 1 or 2 admins, you just have so much of an economic advantage. Or if your front depots do get rushed, it doesn't matter. You don't really lose much since you already have admins up, so income's still fine. Yeah, the big issue, like the double, like having to spend the 45 on a blockhouse is actually really bad and really expensive. And big pitchers out taking over here. Like, I can do well against like one-off rushes, like, but continuous pressure rushes like this, so the secondary base and continued protection can be really difficult to deal with, since it doesn't give me time to build up. But of course, you still play these situations out just in case one of the other parties decides to do something. Like if Noah decided to attack Big Fish. Artillery anti-air base. Artillery and a flak 88. The force out of can, which is nice. But here come the King Tigers, and I make a blockhouse. So I'll just make a blockhouse, I think. Then I have the Grenadiers come out, and this guy decides to not build for 20 seconds, and it dies. It's like, oh, at that point I was like, GG, I can't win this. That was my only, like, he has too much more income. It's like my only hope of winning. And I try to get another blockhouse out, but it doesn't matter, because I need to stop him with the forest, because then I can kill his recall with my blockhouse through the forest. And it'll be super difficult for him to do something. But like, he's already broken through the forest choke point, so it really doesn't matter. I run over here. Maybe I can capture the barracks, but nope. Launch make space AT guns. Those aren't gonna work, obviously. So and Noah's okay. So it's what did Noah do wrong? Let's think for a second. There's multiple. There's a ton of things which I'll explain. First of all, he built about 50 AA pieces, or maybe like 30, when there are 0 airplanes or airfields on the map, which is like a total what the fuck. Like, he could have had like 40 admins by now, but instead he spent all his money on AA when there's no aircraft or airfields. Which is super weird. Also, AA by itself doesn't do anything anyway. If there's a bomber rush, you'd still die to it. Super easy. So what you do is build airfields, you build airplanes, and later maybe you build AA. Well, you always build AA at some point later, but you build planes, then you build AA. You don't build AA because AA by itself isn't gonna do shit against a bomber rush. Yeah, so in FFA, you want to spend as much money on admins as possible. You don't build units really, you build production and you research tech. So if you do need to respawn, you can respawn really quickly. As far as ground units, of air units, since air moves so fast, obviously, since it's just flying all over the map, you do need to keep a fleet of air units at all times, since you can't build air fast enough. Like, if there's a bomber rush, you're gonna have like 5 seconds to react, or 10 seconds, so you can't build enough planes in that time. But with ground units, no, you're gonna have some good time to react. Like, as long as you have recon up, and you're aware of radio sciences being played and whatnot. Like, just have bunch of some bases down. If the enemy's doing something, just start building units fast. Yeah, so this engagement happens over here, and this Storm Grenadiers just kill everything. Like, Cilantro could have won that engagement right there if he just microed better, but he didn't micro better, so. And for some reason, Noah is attacking Cilantro, which makes absolutely 0 sense, since Noah is the losing. So it makes more sense to attack Big Fish. Now Noah is building Arls instead of admins. Since these Arls are not doing anything, they are doing really nothing. So just build admins now, then you can build 5 times as many Arls later. Anyway, Big Fish wins, so let's leave that. And yeah, that was just gonna show off 2 losses. Or I think the only 2 losses I've had in recent Diplo games, if I recall correctly.